Have you ever felt like you're trying too hard, and yet life just doesn't seem to measure up? Have you ever felt like there's something blocking your path, even when you're doing everything right? What if I told you there was a way to realign your reality with a simple shift in focus? An affirmation that, when understood and felt with true intention, has the power to open doors that were previously invisible. We're not talking about magic. We're talking about something deeper, something that touches the root of your beliefs, expectations, and most importantly, the way you relate to life. Today, you'll discover why "everything comes to me with ease" is more than just a pretty phrase. It's an energetic key, an emotional reprogramming, and a bridge between your current state and the lighter, more aligned, and more abundant version of yourself. But be careful. This is not about repeating words mechanically. It's about how you can change your energetic signature, reconfigure your mental synapses, and create a new vibrational pattern that supports a life with less resistance and more fluidity. This is not just inspiring content. It is an invitation to transform, starting today, the way you walk through the world. So take a deep breath and join me on this journey. Throughout our lives, we learn that everything worthwhile requires struggle. Phrases like "those who want something, fight," "life is not easy," or "you have to work hard to win" are engraved in our minds since childhood. And it's true that effort has its value, but is constant struggle really necessary to live a full life? Many of us are fighting not against the world, but against ourselves, against old patterns, expectations that are not ours, inherited fears, limiting beliefs that operate on automatic. The big question is not whether you are capable. The real question is, are you allowing life to flow with ease? Leave your honest answer in the comments. What you say shapes what you see. Words are not just sounds. They are energy, in motion. They vibrate, inform, direct. The language you use daily builds the invisible architecture of your reality. When you say and feel that everything is hard, your brain strengthens resistance connections. But when you say that everything comes easily and you truly feel it, you build new neural networks that seek, perceive, and attract fluidity. Your brain then stops looking for problems and starts perceiving solutions. Observe nature. The river does not struggle to flow. The flower does not force itself to bloom. The sun does not have to struggle to shine. And you, as a part of nature, can also align yourself with this same flow. The statement, "everything comes to me easily," sounds simple, but it contains ancient wisdom and profound power. Saying this is more than wishing for something. It is an internal reset. It is as if you are saying to the universe and to yourself, "I trust the flow of life. I am ready to receive. I open myself to simpler solutions. I let go of the burden of having to suffer in order to deserve it." You attract what you vibrate with. You may desire money, but if you vibrate with fear and scarcity, you will push away exactly what you want. The vibration of ease is one of the most magnetic vibrations there is. She doesn't scream. She doesn't beg. She doesn't chase. She invites. When you come into coherence with this statement, you begin to vibrate security without rigidity, openness without despair, presence without effort. Prosperity is not just about money. Abundance is not just about what you see in your bank account. True abundance is integrated. It is when your body vibrates with health, your mind is at peace, your heart feels full, your relationships are a source of growth, your work flows with purpose, and money is a natural expression of who you are. And it all starts with internal permission. From the moment you truly say, I open myself to a life where everything comes to me with ease, including what once seemed impossible. Scarcity weighs heavily on you. It settles in your chest like a silent stone. You start to walk through life hunched over. Many of these beliefs aren't even yours. They're emotional inheritances. But you're not here just to survive. You're here to live abundantly, lightly, and with purpose. And this weight of scarcity, you can release it now. How? By acknowledging that it no longer belongs to you, by taking a deep breath and affirming, I release all beliefs of scarcity. I am abundance. Everything comes to me with ease. Nothing happens from the outside in. Prosperity only enters when your field allows you to receive it. Have you ever seen people who are extremely capable but who always remain on the margins of prosperity? It is not a lack of potential, it is a blockage of worthiness. This blockage can dissolve now as you begin to repeat with presence and truth. I deserve to prosper. I deserve an easy life. I deserve to receive with ease. Waking up in a state of gratitude, even before getting out of bed, is one of the greatest acts of prosperity. You give thanks before it arrives. You open yourself to the flow before you know how it will come. And then it comes. You were born to blossom. You don't need to learn to be abundant. You just need to remember that you already are. Every human being connected with their deep essence is, by nature, creative, receptive, prosperous. Anxiety is fear disguised as urgency. But abundance does not manifest in haste. It manifests in presence. It is when you breathe and say, everything is right now. Life is already flowing in my favor. You don't have to shout to receive, just remember who you are. In the silence, in the present moment, you reconnect with the truth that everything can be lighter, that everything is already coming closer, that life, when you allow it, responds with generosity. Repeat calmly as an internal decree, I receive with gratitude everything that life wants to offer me. I accept the miracle of abundance. Everything comes to me with ease. You don't have to chase prosperity. You have to walk with it. Abundance is not a finish line. It is a state of being. It begins when you stop saying, someday I will have it, and start saying, I already am. The truth is, whatever you are seeking is also seeking you. But it can only find you when you leave the frequency of resistance and enter the frequency of receiving. Receiving is an art, and often what is missing is not opportunity or effort. What is missing is permission. Allow yourself to be prosperous. Allow yourself to be guided by simple solutions. Allow yourself to stop carrying everything alone. Allow yourself to trust that life wants to support you. What if, for a moment, you let go of all your old beliefs? Forget about all the failures of your past, all the hardships you used as a reference to doubt yourself. What if you started over now with a new certainty? The certainty that you deserve. The certainty that you can live well, with ease, with freedom. The certainty that abundance is your original state and that the only thing missing was for you to say yes. Then declare truthfully, I align myself with the flow of prosperity. I open myself to all forms of abundance. Everything comes to me easily. I am worthy. I am grateful. I'm ready. Everything comes to me with ease. Not because life is always simple, but because I choose to align myself with the simplicity of truth. I let go of excess. I let go of control. I stop resisting. When I open myself to receive with ease, I discover that the universe is not my enemy, it is my ally. Fluidity begins where rigidity ends, and I am ready to live in that fluidity. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone you love. Maybe they also need a reminder that life can be easier. When you spread light, you multiply your own. Leave a comment with the phrase, "Everything comes to me with ease," and anchor this vibration in your life. This simple action is already a step towards transformation. Are you ready to allow more? Save this content as a daily reminder of your power to co-create with the universe. Come back to it whenever you forget who you are. And if you felt true here, subscribe to the channel and activate the reminder so you don't miss the next content. We are just beginning this journey of awakening. Abundance already recognizes you. Now it's your turn to recognize it. Now it's up to you. Until our next meeting.